Wouldn't be Ryan the Great, and today we are talking the Philadelphia 76ers, guys. Joel Embiid is back for the team at the current moment in time. Hopefully it does stay that way. He was reported to be out against the Oklahoma City Thunder last night, but then ended up returning and playing 29 minutes in the game, scoring 24, I believe, points, something around that margin. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Joel Embiid. My thoughts on his return. Can the Sixers now make a run in the playoffs? All that good stuff for you guys. So let's just get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Living Blogs. Make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys can find me on X Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys can find me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go find me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. My free ladies and gentlemen, for the video. Let's roll that intro. Wouldn't be Ryan the Great, and today it'll be intercepted! The defensive line. What the hell are you doing? No effort whatsoever when it came to the defense. Bat, he is 0 for 2 today. Come on, Stotty. Stop! Red slam! First pitch! Bring him in! Braxton! Stop! Bring that! Yes! Oh, damn. 1, 2, 3. What? Alright, let's go to the video. So starting off, was it the right move to bring back Joel Embiid? I mentioned this on my podcast. I don't think so. I don't think it was the right idea to bring back Joel Embiid because, even if he does come back, which he did come back, he can't really play too many minutes. And what is his production going to look like going forward? I understand he had a good night last night or 2 nights ago, whatever. But he has fresh legs, maybe because he tore his meniscus, but he has fresh legs. Like, he hasn't played basketball, a full game of basketball in, 2 months, something around there? So he has fresh legs in some way, shape, or form. Is his production going to stay up to par? He only played 29 minutes, scored 24 points. That's very good for a return. But, the biggest problem of Joel Embiid's career has been knee injuries. So what if he tears his ACL, MCL, LCL? That meniscus is not 100% healthy. The Sixers might say he's fully healthy and ready to go. That meniscus is not 100% healthy. I don't care if he's recovered for 6, 8, 9, 10, whatever weeks. That meniscus is not fully healthy. I don't care what anybody says. And if he gets injured, and with an ACL injury, MCL injury, something like that, and he misses some part of next season, the Sixers are not going to get off to a good start, and will they be able to, be better if and when he does return next season, saying he gets injured? I'm not necessarily sure, because are you going to be able to retain Buddy Hield? Are you going to bring back Tobias Harris? These are questions the Sixers are going to have to start asking, because in my opinion, I don't think they're going to be able to beat the Boston Celtics or the Milwaukee Bucks in a 7-game series. That looks like what we are going to be doing because we're mostly likely going to be in the play-in game. Embiid also needs to get used to this lineup here, and in 6 games, 7 games, however many games are remaining, and most of these games being very, very meaningful, that's not really a way to get used to the lineup. That's just putting him in a pressurized situation with a lineup that he's not really fully comfortable with or used to. It just doesn't really make too much sense for me right now to bring back Joel Embiid. If they are able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals and they prove everybody, including me, wrong, I'll be the happiest person in the world, but it just doesn't look that way right now. But anyway, what did this Oklahoma City Thunder game tell us? I don't really think it told us much. I like the bench now. I like Buddy Hield. I like Paul Reed. I like Nicholas Batum on the bench playing very, very well. I'm liking Kelly Oubre. It looks like he plays a lot better when Joel Embiid is in the lineup. When Embiid got injured, he was kind of iffy. Then he got a little bit better. Now with Joel Embiid in the lineup, 25 points, something around there. He looked very, very good. There was no Tyrese Maxey last night as well. He's out with a hip injury. I don't know how he got a hip injury, but either way, he wasn't in the lineup, and we need to see him with Joel Embiid. We've obviously seen him with Joel Embiid this season, but we need to see him with this new lineup with Joel Embiid, Oubre, Tobias Harris, once again, did not play great. I think he had 14 points, but he went 5 for 14 up the field, hit 5 threes in that game, or something. I think he hit 5 threes. I don't remember. 16 points, something like that. I don't remember. Either way, he only hit 5 threes and shot 14 shots. So 5 for 14 from the field, not consistent at all. I've been saying for a long time, the Sixers need to have him be consistent if they want to go compete for a championship. He hasn't been consistent in a little bit now. So, it is what it is. The Thunder also shot 46% from the field and 46% from three is very, very good, but from the field is kind of not that great. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was also not in the lineup. Jalen Williams was not fully healthy coming into the game. And the Thunder only lost by, 5 points? So, if saying... if Williams was healthy and Gilgeous-Alexander was in the lineup, then the Thunder would have most likely won this game. I think it was a good way to get started to try to get into that 6th seed. Did it really show of what the Sixers can do or what they are going to be able to do come playoff time? No, not really. But Kansas Philadelphia 76ers get the 6th seed. They have to beat the Heat tonight. And if they don't beat the Heat, then forget it. Because the Heat have a big game coming up against the Indiana Pacers, which is going to kind of determine what the standings are going to look like. Saying they do beat the Heat, then you're going to have to win out, and you're going to have to hope for whoever is in the 6th seed, the Heat or the Pacers, when that game takes place. Hope that whatever team is in the lead in record takes a loss. And the Sixers can maybe sneak into that 6th seed. I think they're 2 games, a game and a half behind. It doesn't really look that good, but if you lose to the Heat, then you can forget it. You have the 8th seed. You're going to have to go into Miami or Indiana, win a game there to get the 7th seed. If you lose and you have to go in and play the Hawks or the Chicago Bulls, and if you win that game, you got to face the Boston Celtics, and I guarantee the Sixers will lose in 5 games or get swept against the Boston Celtics with the way they could if they lose against the Miami Heat or Indiana Pacers. If you're able to face the Milwaukee Bucks, I still don't have that much confidence that Milwaukee Bucks maybe has taken a hit defensively, but have taken a really, really big leap offensively. And with Joel Embiid just coming back, how high is he going to be able to jump the block Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez? The perimeter defense is not what it once was because we don't have Patrick Beverley anymore. I don't see us beating the Milwaukee Bucks in a 7-game series either. We don't really have much of a chance of beating the Cavaliers. Actually, I don't want to say that because we have played well against Cleveland this season, but can we beat them in a 7-game series? That is obviously questionable. We'll have to see. I don't see the Sixers getting past the first round. If they lose in the play-in tournament, I would be very, very upset. Would we get a better draft pick, and maybe we could be able to get Kyle Filipowski out of Duke? I mean, I don't like Duke, but I like Kyle Filipowski to back up Joel Embiid. Maybe we'll have to see. But we need to win now because Joel Embiid's 30, and we have to build. We have to win championship next year. I said in the beginning of this year, if we don't win this year, then blow it up, but obviously I don't think that's fair to say anymore because Embiid got injured. If we lost this season in the second round, then yeah, blow it up with a healthy Joel Embiid. We'll have to see. That'll do it for the video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Linda Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys go find me on Extra on the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go find me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. Make sure you guys go find me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.